Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I'm here making my Valentine's cards for my husband. So I'm going to put this up on Valentine's Day. Not that I think he's going to see it on the video, but anyway, I thought I would make a wee rocker card. So I've already shared how I make my rocker cards. I'll tag that video in the description box. But I've just cut a circle of card, I have folded it in half, and I have already added a mat of navy, and I've cut the next piece, which is going to be cut down, but I'm going to do the sort of inky bit before I cut that. And then I've got a mat and a layer to go on this top bit here, and I want to do a wee bit of I'm saying ink, I don't mean ink, I mean what are these called? Pixie powders. That's what I've got. So this is going to be a bit of pixie powdering going on. I've got some teal here. I want some blues. I'm going for a kind of sea-ish theme. So I've got the teal somewhere, that's it. I've got a midnight blue. I've got an emerald green, that might be too greeny. Have I got like a turquoisey one? That's rusty. That's orange. Yellow, whoops, aubergine. Spearmint, this one, peacock green. And I've got a water bottle somewhere up here. Might just go and top up my water bottle. There we go, I've topped it up now. I just want to say that I'm sorry I had a section in my last video where I was upside down. I really must watch all the videos through to the end, especially when I'm including different video clips, because you know that was not my intention. So yes, anyways, I'm just doing a kind of subtle bit for this one. I think for the bottom I might go a wee bit more colour maybe, but my plan is to do a bit of this and then maybe I'll just soak up the rest of this one here. Yeah, a bit bolder in the bottom half is my idea. A bit of this teal. Maybe I won't do the peacock green. Sometimes with these it's impossible to see what's actually arrived until you. Here we go. So then I'll just a little bit of this. I'll put a wee bit too much water, I think, but anyway. So yeah, do you do Valentine, or are you not really not into that? We don't do anything very much. I do a card. We don't do gifts or flowers or anything like that. Apart from anything else, flowers are a bit tricky with the kittens, really, because they do like to eat flowers. So I had friends round for Sunday lunch a couple of weeks ago, and they brought me 2 lovely bunches of tulips, and I love tulips. So they were on the kitchen windowsill, the vase, and at night I would pull down the kitchen blinds so they were like blocked in behind the blind. It's just a wee bit of a faff, isn't it? However, now I should have showed you my focal image, which is going to go on here, is this octopus stamp, and it is by this woodware, and it's called Octavia, and I think she's so cute. I'm toying with the idea now of coloured her in, which I'll insert that clip of popping the glasses on. I think I might do. But I'm going to use this heart and this little starfish to add a bit of detail. So I'm just getting some different blues. I've got this navy that I might do the specks in the navy. I just got a wee bit of scrap just to see if it looks alright. Does everybody else do this? I always panic when I'm using a stamp. Yeah, that'll be alright, I think. Make this little, because my husband and I are both at the age where if we've not got our specs on, it's always just a bit tricky. Now I've smudged that one, so let me just get the excess over. My husband less than me. I am blind as a bat without my specs on, but my husband finds it difficult to read things, so my head is going to bump the camera. So he has got about 3 or 4 pairs of glasses dotted around the house. So like he's got his kitchen pair of glasses and his living room pair of glasses and he's got his office pair of glasses. But they're never where you need them to be, are they? Especially when you wear them out the room and put them down. And so I'm going to make my little octopus guy have some specs. And just add a bit of this wee starfish. I don't really want it to be super obvious. I'm kind of going for some, just a bit of subtle kind of, yeah, like so, subtle. And maybe with the heart slightly less subtle. I just don't want it to be too obvious if I do the kind of second generation. Okay, I'll do that for that. And then I've got a mat for this to go on. The glue. Yeah, so we're not doing anything really for Valentine's. I've got a Marks and Spencer's meal deal for us. Basically, so I don't have to worry about cooking. I can be lazy. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just have some nice food and chillax. We were supposed to. We've had a wee leak under our bath. And so the plumber is going to come and fix it. And he was saying, oh, I'll maybe come one night during the week if that's okay. We're like, yeah, that's fine. So we got a message at the weekend to say he was going to come on Wednesday. So I was like, you maybe want to just let him, remind him, just in case he's forgotten that Wednesday is Valentine's Day. So we got a message back saying, can I make it Thursday? Like, yeah, not a problem. So maybe he doesn't celebrate, but maybe his other half was a bit annoyed that he was going to go out to work. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. This isn't very exciting to watch, is it? I will insert the clip of me colouring up the octopus. It'll be a very speedy one. Hopefully I'll put it on facing the right direction and not have it as I think it was Margaret said, is that you're Australian, you're down under. Oh dear, what a numpty. Okay, so here we go. Let me just pop him on. Shall I put him straightish? Because he's going to wobble about, isn't he? So that's that. Now we need to finish off this bit. And maybe it doesn't need to be super duper coloured. Maybe a bit of the same would be alright. Yeah, maybe I'll just put in a wee bit of something else to, maybe I'll go for a wee bit of this peacock. I hope I don't make it so I don't like it. Oh, that does kind of add a wee bit of something, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll do that, and then I think the same, I'm going to go in and add some little starfishes. Maybe I remember once many years ago a friend and I she'd got me tickets to go and see Anton from Strictly. I think it was for my Christmas or birthday or something, and it just happened to be it was on Valentine's Day, and we'd not seen each other for ages, and she said, why don't we go for like a wee go for like a pizza or something beforehand. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And I think I was single at the time and she was married. Anyway, her husband was like, I go out, I don't care. So we went to get our pizza, and near the theatre, and of course the theatre was just full of people on a like a nice Valentine's date, and it was all like we were like just there for a blether and a catch up. Really, we felt a bit like we were cramping their style. Right, something like that, yes. So I'm going to glue it down and then I'm going to trim off the excess. So let's see if that is gonna be all right. I think so. So, oh no, I'll still need that. Right, so I've got that, and then I'm just gonna, no measuring or anything, just trim it off, and you would never know. So now I've got to pop this on here. I feel like this needs a little bit of something around the edges, maybe a wee gel pen or something. I've got all these maybe a bit of this. Will it show up? Not really. Oh, I thought it might show up. Let's put this one. No, might have to be white or silver. The silver should, I think. This is like a silver. Yes, that'll do it. Just for a wee bit of something. Maybe I'll add some little dots in between. Okay, so there's just a little bit of that. Oh, I need to do my sentiment, don't I? Let me put this on because there's not very much glue left, or I do find it kind of dries up quickly. So I'm going to use this You Octopi My Heart because I love a good pun. And I'm going to pop that on some plain white card. Let me just take a piece here, and maybe I'll do it in the navy, seeing as I'm going with navy. I've not got any black apart from the stamping on my octopus. And let me just maybe do it on here. That looks all right. Is it okay? Yeah. And I will probably think I will do what I did on my last rocker cards that I made. I will add it onto a little bit of the navy, and then I'll probably make up a wee bit of... Did you hear that train in the distance? Excuse the state of my nails, I'm just looking at these as I'm working. Last night I had painted my nails and then I picked it all off last night, which is terrible, terrible. Right, I'm just going to use the other half of this for a bit of scrap card. So yeah, I need to go and take the rest of it off and sort them out a wee bit. Okay, so I'm gonna just make a very... Now, a very fine border around this initially, and then I'm going to add some orange, I think, just to balance it a wee bit. And then maybe I'll need to put on some Nuvo drops because I am addicted to those. Will I need to do some orange, or will it be enough? I think maybe it'll be enough. So let me just glue, then put on just slightly off center, and then like that with like so. And then I do have some orange Nuvo drops. Maybe that would be nice to just, maybe an extra splodge of glue under here. Maybe the same at the other side. Like so. Oops. Oh, jing. I'm trying to put the Nuvo drop lid on my glue. That's why it's not fitting. Okay, so maybe now I'm just gonna some little splodges up there. Some little ones there. And now that is my not too soppy, cute Valentine's card for Mr. Ginger Ninja. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing that, and that whatever you're doing today, that you have a nice day, even if you don't celebrate Valentine's, like we don't really. But just have something nice. Have a bit of chocolate if you like it, or whatever you are to treat yourself and give yourself a wee bit of self-care. And I will see you very soon with the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.